Yo, YouTube, what's up? It's been a while since I said that. But let me see this one. Oh, you can actually see your boy. Hold on, bro. I don't even know if I want y'all to see me like that. Fuck it. Yeah, we here. I'm just sitting here on my 10-hour break. So I just thought to ask this question. Was in the truck stop. Just heard some guys talking about, it was two guys going back and forth about like being an owner operator or being a company driver. Kevo, what up, man? Okay. And one of the guys, he was like, I don't see how you guys are owner operators. What up? I don't see how you guys are owner operators. This is not a place. This is what do you say? This is not a place for one truck something. I don't know what he said, something like if you are an owner operator, that like the mega carriers are trying to push you out. That's basically what he said. And I didn't say anything. I didn't know the guys, and I felt like if I was to actually sit and talk to them, I would probably be there all night. So I said that would be a great YouTube video or a live feed or something like that. So, and I'm just thinking, because some people will say like, what did you do to be successful, or to be to have the success. What is it? It's a question. I get it all the time, but it's just asking. Car hauling is dangerous, man. I just want y'all to know that. I got cuts and bruises all over the place. But I guess, like, how was I so prepared for trucking? I think that's mainly. How was I able to do stuff? What's good, bro? Hanson and Atkins out here. Okay, I think Hanson and Atkins not bad, probably in California. I actually tried to get to California, but they wouldn't send me out there. Mainly because I was brand new, but I definitely was trying to get out. There's nothing wrong with Hanson and Atkins, man. It was just the terminal that I was at. There's not too many people making money. Well, they making money, but they working really hard, okay? And the company I switched to, I don't have to work that hard for the money, and I get great home time. So, but like the question said in the video, or in the title, what type of truck driver do you want, or what kind of truck driver you want to be? Is that what it is? I don't even know what the title is, like something like that. So, this is mainly for new people, because I'm sure, hopefully most of y'all are already on this, but before you come into trucking, and I understand where the guy's coming from about being an owner operator, because I totally disagree with what he's saying. I really think that you should be an owner operator, and really even a company driver, you're an owner operator. You're W2, but you're an owner operator because it's because I know when you say that, people are going to have some crazy stuff to say, but every truck driver, in my opinion, should be an owner operator or a 1099 contractor. That's just my opinion. And I understand some people think that, with tax purposes, if you're a 1099 worker and you don't have, the truck payment to write off and fuel and stuff like that, I understand that there are ways to get around that, and there's things that you can do to bring your tax bill down. Okay, like investing in other things outside of trucking with another business. Okay, but that's another video. So, what kind of trucker are you going to be? Because if you want to break it down in categories, okay, you can do company driver, even though I think everybody's the same, but because we all make the same money. And it's so funny because owner operators or lease operators or those, they you know, they act like they make more than the next driver, right? When everybody's in the same boat. Everybody. Oh, I'm wondering why I look so crazy. The camera's over there. Hey, bro, let's be crazy. But mainly what's at the end of the day, we are all making the same money. What up, Odom? We all making the same money, okay? If you are our own operator, in my opinion, if you're not paying yourself like a company driver, you're losing, okay? Unless you're not even paying yourself at all and just all your money is sitting in your company. If that's the case, you're winning. But if you're, you know, you actually have to pay yourself and take care of bills, you need to be paying yourself like a company driver. I have not yet made myself a W-2 worker just yet. We're in the process of that. But I pay myself like a company driver. And that is what has helped me grow my business and maintain my business, and also not be searching for a check every week. Okay. About almost a year ago. It's almost a year ago. I went home for 3 months and was able to stay home for those 3 months and have a steady check coming in to me to pay my bills every week. And again, that's what kind of truck driver you want to be, okay? You know, being and again, it's at the end of the day, it's all the same. I just want you to understand that anybody that new coming is, you want more freedom, you want more control, blah, 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 blah. At the end of the day, it's going to come out to the same amount. Okay, when you first start, and that's what really messes people up. When you first start in trucking, okay, you're going to watch videos like mine, you're going to watch videos like other YouTubers who's been driving for 3 or 4, 5+ years, right? And they're going to be like, oh man, I wouldn't do this, I wouldn't do that, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And they're going to tell you what kind of money they make. And you're going to take a look at your money. You're going to be like, what the hell? I ain't making no money. But you're going to forget you're brand new. That same person who's telling you what they're making, they made what you're making right now. They made what you're making right now. It took time to get to where they are. They've been in trucking for a while. They tried some different divisions, and now they know exactly where they want to be, and they get there. Okay. Because what I'm doing now, I'm going to just be honest with you. I love it. It is stressful. Let's say, oh, Peterbilt. It is stressful, but you get paid for that stress. You get paid for it. Okay. I was talking to Jay today, and you know, we're just talking about everything that goes into what I'm doing and how much time I'm able to spend home and still make what I make. You know what I'm saying? Aside of the fleet, this is like extra money that goes into the company. Okay, I don't pay myself from whatever this truck makes. I don't pay myself from that. I still pay myself my normal salary as if when I was at Stevens Transport. Mind you, I'm making a lot more than what I was making at Stevens Transport, here. Okay, and again, it's nothing wrong with Stevens Transport. This is a different industry, or a different is it industry? No, not different industry. Different department. What is it? Different what? What is it? I don't know. You know what I mean? It's a different a different lane. Oh God, yeah, that's it's another big word, I guess, or something I was trying to say, but it's a different lane. So you cannot compare different freight. Yeah, specialized. Yeah. So comparing this to Stevens, it just doesn't make sense. Okay, but again, it took a while. Not took a while, but it took experience, because you got to have experience to come over here. I think you got to have at least 2 years experience here. And you know, when I first started driving, I was told you needed 5 years. I'm guessing the driver shortage brought it down to 2. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it took a while for me to get here. And I really don't know if this is the only thing that I want to do, because because I've only done 2 things. I've only been to 3 different companies. You know, because I do want to look into oversized heavy haul. I definitely want to look into that. You know, that would be next, that what I would do outside of car hauling. But I got to be honest, it's just going to be hard for me to leave car hauling because of the earning potential. Just being honest. But again, that's back to what kind of driver you want to be. Because I'm just gonna be honest with you. There are people at this company where I'm at that make company drivers, W-2 drivers here, make a lot of money. But yet they're still taking out cash advances. I just don't understand that. Like the last time I took out a cash advance was maybe like my first year in trucking. And that last one was like I think I was down in Laredo and I needed like $50. And I was getting fuel, so when I seen it come over to Qualcomm, I just, you know, yes, I need an advance, and I got $50. But one thing what people have to understand, you can make a lot of money in trucking, but if you haven't fixed your financial discipline, it doesn't matter how much money you're gonna make. You know, and like the guy, you know, I don't know why you want to be an owner operator in trucking. And you know, I'm in my mind, I'm just like, what? That's like, why wouldn't you want to be an owner operator? You know what I'm saying? Like that, you know, and of course I go back and forth, you know, with Be Smooth, or with you know, I mess with Chase and Andrew Jackson, or anybody that has a paid off truck. That is the top of the line. You have paid off equipment, like saying while you renting your house. No, I'm okay with renting a house. I'm definitely okay with renting a house. Just like I'm okay with leasing a truck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I understand what you're saying. But no, it's more like, why would you own a house? That's more like it. But when it comes to being an owner operator, right, becoming an owner operator or a lease driver, again, if you're not disciplined with your money, it doesn't, even as a company driver, it's a lot of company drivers that you meet in the truck stop who have been driving for a very long time and complain about rates and complain about trucking and they can't get ahead and the money, this and that. And you like, how long you been driving? And again, it doesn't matter. You can have a negative settlement as a company driver. well, I can't say that. I really don't. I've known people with negative settlement as a company driver, but it's because of, because they take the insurance out every week, and whatever other deductions you have, like if they're paying for your school and all that, if you take long enough home time and come back out and only do 500-600 miles and turn that in, your settlement's going to be negative. That's a fact. A lot of these people isn't investing. Right. I don't understand why. And the best way to be financially stable, in my opinion, okay, this is what I'm trying to teach my children. Okay, of course they're 5 and 1, so whatever I'm saying is, but by the time my children are 18, I want them to live off the interest of their investments. Okay, this is a sidebar because somebody say invest to save. That's why guys say 1K a week isn't enough. That's a personal problem and need. I need it. Yeah, but I'm one of those people that say $1,000 isn't enough. Okay. But again, I'm not saying that to be rude or to be mean or anything. I'm just saying, and you're right, unnecessary bills. But I have necessary bills. Again, I'm trying to build a fleet, so me making $1,000 just wouldn't be enough. If I'm trying to build and expand my business, I can't do that. But there's nothing wrong with making $1,000. Making $1,000 a week is good, but for me, it's just not that. But with the investment, real quick, okay, if you can live on, just think like this: your income, you don't want to use your income to pay for stuff, to pay for bills. Right, understand? Okay. So what you want to do is take your income, save and invest, get the interest, the return, and use that to pay bills and stuff like that. Okay, now that's a lot. Okay, that's a lot. That's gonna take a lot. But if you think about it, think about how long the money has been in your presence before it gets spent. You're winning. Okay. Now it's gonna be a while before I can actually live like that. But my children, that's what they're gonna be doing. Living off their interests, not their income. Okay, but anyway, what kind of truck driver are you gonna be? I'm sorry, I got off track like a mother. Okay, if you want to be a company driver, which a lot of drivers that's been driving for a long time will, I option trade too, but I invest in the rest of my portfolio. I'm a tattoo trucker. Me too. I gotta get a tattoo of my wife. It's a tattoo that I want. I gotta get her on my side, but I'm so afraid to get it over there. I'm not gonna lie. I am afraid of that because that's gonna hurt. A lot of times what I do, I go like this, right? Every once in a while, just to tighten toughen up that side. So let's see, what up, Drodge? I just found your channel while looking into Steven's Transport. I got my and I'm looking at companies now. Would you still recommend them starting out? Yes, I would. Yes, I would. I wouldn't be. I ain't gonna say it like that, but I wouldn't be. Because I'm kind of like selling myself short if I say it like that. But I can say it. It's okay. I'm comfortable with myself. I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for Stevens. The way I run my business is what I've learned from Stevens Transport. The way I drive my truck is what I learned from Stevens Transport. The way that my business is structured is what I learned from Stevens Transport. And it's gotten me to where I am now. Okay, now, Stevens may not be for you. You have to find out, but you got to find out for yourself. Yes, I do recommend Stevens because of where I am now. So, yes. But anyway, you want to be a company driver, right? And like I said, it's a lot of old-time truckers who have had their own authority, who have been owner-operators, who've had paid-off trucks, who've leased trucks, anything under the sun, they've done it. And they'll tell you, man, forget all that. Get to a good company that's gonna pay you good, get those benefits, and just be a company driver. Right. That's exactly Kevin Woods, Next Gen. He said that's a perfect statement right there. Okay. Work ethic, long-term goals, man. That's depending on that. That's what you look at. But they will tell you, man. Look, they will agree with my man's in there. You don't need to be an owner operator. I'm getting a little sleepy. That's either I'm inhaling gas or I'm getting sleepy. Okay, I don't know which one it is, bro. Let's put the windows down because it's loud. Just seen a bad accident involving a car hauler down in Forest, Georgia. Good to see you doing. Oh yeah, that's tough, man. Anybody in the accident, you know what I'm saying? But I keep getting sidetracked. My bad. Owner operators, the guys that's been driving for it, they'll tell you, just be company. And you know what? I've never given company that much of a chance. The 30 days I was a company driver, and people are not gonna agree. Let me see if I can pull it up. Nah. But anyway, when I was a company driver for those 30 days, I was averaging $8,000 to $1,000 a week. I know you won't believe it. I could show you my numbers. I can show you that. Hold on. It's been a while. I don't even know if I remember. Hey, Next Gen, you remember how to log into your the driver login thing for Stevens? What was that? Hold on, I might can do it. Hold on. Oh, driver login. Your ID. Oh, okay. Oh, I no. Let's see if I'm logged in. Oh, I am logged in. Alright. Now the only reason I can show you these numbers is because these are personal numbers from when I was a company driver, okay? Me showing you my numbers as a company with drivers doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I'm not doing that. Oh boy, hey bro, let me show y'all. Yes. This is my first 4 weeks at Stevens Transport in training, bruh. In training. Oh! Yeah. Hey, bro, the struggle was real. Do y'all see that? That's my checks. $345. Ugh. Have a great day. You better get out my face with that bullshit. Alright, hold on, let me see. When I first started scanning in, man, I was scanning like every time I was finished with a load. So let me see. Alright, I think that was just trading. Sorry. I don't even know how to calculate this. Hold on. Let me look. I gotta look at it. 300. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to add up the weeks. Like, hold on, let me see. Because once I learned to scan once a week, I was already in Alliance. I'm trying to, all right, that's a 26, 28, 29. All right. Okay, that was my first week by myself. Okay, that was $37, $248. What was the login? It's your driver code. Your driver code and the last 6 of your social. Driver code and the last 6 of your social. Alright, hold on. So on the 26th, 28th, and 29th. Now mind you, that is the week that I got off my trainer's truck. Being a company driver goes back to the logic of what's wants versus needs as far as pay goes. Plus being disciplined to work with the physical or mental stress involved, no matter. I agree with that. But yeah, this is the first week of me getting off the truck with my trainer. And that was $37 on the 26th, $248 on the 28th, and $227 on the 29th. Hold on, if we go 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So the 27th. Okay, no, okay, the 26th. 26, my bad, hold on. 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 1. All right, so we can't use February 2nd because that's outside of 7 days. So from the 26th, the first week that I was by myself. Hold on, let me see. I will show you. 29th, right there, boom. All right, so you're gonna see 366, 368, and 30. Starting where that $37 is. That's right there. That's my first week at Stevens Transport. Can you see that? That's $37, $248, and $227. How much is that? Hold on. That's my first week by myself now. 37 plus 248 plus 227. Ugh, okay, but that's $512 for my first week on the truck by myself. It's not bad. It's not bad. Now, I just wanted to put a disclaimer out there. If you haven't seen my videos from the beginning, I got rid of a lot of bills, okay? And all I needed to make a week was $398 or some shit like that. So $398, and I made $512. Okay, again, I got out of my apartment. I sold my car. I got rid of all the bills that we didn't need. I got rid of that. And what I needed a month was $398. I made $512. Okay. Let's see the second week, and mind you, I did not give company any. Bruh, after that I was done. Okay. So we got the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7, 8. All right. So the next three weeks, or the next week, my bad. We already did the 227. We got 364. 445 and 299. Okay, again, as a company driver at the time, I did not understand, or I didn't like hold on to my trips and scan every trip in at one time. Once I was done with a trip, I scanned it in. Okay, so with that, let's see, 364 plus 445, 299. That was a good week. Now again, this is my second week as a company driver at Stevens Transport. Now mind you, hold on. Mind you, I want you to see my pay, okay? I want y'all to see what I was making a mile, okay? This is what I was making a mile when I first started at Stevens Transport. 30 cents a mile. Hey, bro, I wish somebody would pay me 30 cents. Hey, bro, I wish I would get paid 30 cents a mile, man. Y'all better get out my face. But at that time, we was good, okay? We was good. So, I made three. No, I didn't make that. Oh, shit. What? So, off of 1,500 miles, okay, again, you gotta know how to run. You gotta, hey, bro, I can run, okay? And that was off 15. Might as well round it up because it was 1,594. 1,600 miles. I got paid $445 for that. And as a company driver, on his second week at Stevens Transport, making 30 cents a mile. Now, mind you, there's nobody really making 30 cents a mile now at any company, probably. I don't know, but at Stevens, you're making way more than that. I made, and again, this is take home. This is take home, because what those numbers I showed you, that is what got deposited in my account. And again, I'm showing you this because this is personal stuff. This isn't anything to do with the fleet, okay? That's why I'm okay with showing you this. But again, my second week at Stevens Transport, making 30 cents a mile as a company driver, this is what I made. $1,100. Okay? $1,100. And you know what? I might have lied to y'all because, oh, no, okay, no, we got, okay. All right. Because actually, this is my last week. After that, this is my last week by myself. Okay, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. Okay. So, I guess you can add that 51 in there. This is the third week. I don't want to, oh, whoa. I can't show y'all the first check when I went Alliance, okay? Well, I can show y'all that. So this is the second week, the third week by myself, okay? This is the third week by myself as a company driver. All right, you got the 56, okay, but that's the old 56, 663, and 696. Okay, that is the 17th, 18th, and 23rd. And that's Brian, that's another $1,000 a week. Okay? That's another $1,000 a week. Now, I lied because before I got into the lease, I did start doing once a week. Okay? Once a week. And I turned in where's it at? 2,800 miles. Trip delivery. And I took out an advance. I told y'all I took out an advance. Okay. So this right here is one I did by myself. I did one for the week. One for the week. These two are for once a week. I turned in trips. Now, this one right here, again, when you were doing the training, these right here I'm on the way back to Stevens because I'm about to be Alliance. Okay, so that's 1 week. I made $841, and then the week that I got to Stevens, $510. So maybe I didn't average $1,000, okay? But I could have, but I was on my way back to Stevens. So Can you make money as a company driver? Yes. That's what I'm trying to show you right here, okay? Because we're trying to figure out what kind of driver we're going to be. Are we going to be a company driver? Are we going to be a lease driver? Are we going to be an owner operator? Okay, because we're going to be, I'm not big on titles, but we're going to be big on titles for this video. And that right there is just showing you we don't need to show, we're not going to show anymore. We're not going to show anymore, okay? Because people going, you showed those numbers, why you can't show your other numbers? It's not going to happen, bro. Okay? But, so as a company driver, you know, for some, you know, that's what I'm saying. $1,000 is not enough for me now because of I am running a business. Excuse me. When I first started, $1,000 was a great week. Like I was winning. Again, all I needed was $300, let's just say $400 a week. And if I made $1,000, that's 2 weeks I got right there off of one check. Okay? So when it comes to, and again, I understand where he's coming from and what people, hey bro, just be a company driver because benefits is a huge thing. But again, man, at Stevens Transport, at first, you know, the benefits package, you know, it's only $98 a week. And no matter how many kids you got and all this, and you know, it sounded good, $400. But again, if I made $1,000 this week, and you taking out $98 a week, that brings me down to $900. When I made $500 that week, that brings me down to $400. And I'm not even using that health insurance for real. So I don't recommend getting health insurance. That's just me. I'm not a professional. That's just me. So there's nothing wrong with being a company driver. I just want you to, this is mainly for the new people coming. Again, because you can get so caught up in watching YouTube videos that you don't really step back. I don't know if y'all been, y'all been commenting. Oops, my bad, bro. Oh my gosh. It wasn't coming up on my screen, bro. My bad. What I also, not forgetting about life versus work balance. That is a major key. Being a company driver goes back. Yeah. What to do? What I over $600 while I was in training at Swift because I ran a lot of miles. Hey, won't you laughing at Apocalypse and my training pay, bruh? 8 years ago at Warren, I was getting 34 cents. Oh God, hey, bruh, they was getting me, huh? Golly, I didn't make much more than that starting out 3 years ago, but you got to start somewhere. That's the truth. So I'm getting 55 a mile on payroll. Nice. I take home 1,200 5 days. Agree on the health insurance part. I only have it because of my daughter. Right. I mean, you gotta have it, but I haven't had health insurance in going on 5 years. It's going on 5 years. I haven't had health insurance. I take a certain amount of money a month and I put into an account, and that's my health insurance. I don't do health insurance. Whatever I did, the whole Stevens thing only stayed for 3 months. Now I'm dedicated with more money. And that, hey, use Stevens for what you need it for. Okay? I needed Stevens to learn how to run a fleet. That's what I got out of it. Bro, I understand people want to joke people for training and all that. I made a lot of money training, bro. Made a lot of friendships and helped a lot of people make more money than they've ever made in their life. A lot of my students are still at Stevens right now and training and making tons of money. Yeah. So, you know, you just got to figure out what it is that you need and what you want from the company. But like I'm saying, you can be, and again, that was 30 cents a mile. I guess I feel like I was averaging 1,000 a week. Okay, I just looking at those numbers. If you average I would say a little bit under $1,000, but we gonna round up. So yeah, it was $1,000. Goddammit, y'all gonna leave me alone? Shoot, my first year at Stevens Transport, even though it was company for a little while, and then I was Alliance the whole year, my take home for the first year was $51,000. I can say that because that's a personal thing. Okay, that's a personal thing. But that was a lot of running. That was a lot of not going home. A lot of sacrifice. Some people not willing to do that. Some people come into an OTR company and expect to go home every other week. I stayed out for 6+ weeks at a time. Yeah, I'm gonna round up, cuz. So it was $1,000. On what? Low ball runs. Low ball runs? What? It's useless. I lost $5,600 on benefits. I used it once. I quitted my first company I drove for. Yeah, again, that's because bruh, when I had my son and Obamacare came into play, and I went from $178 a month to $560 a month to $900 and something a month. At one time, 2 months, and then I was done. 2 months, I paid $951 for health insurance for me, my wife, and my son. Now, I wanted to be the greatest father and the greatest husband, so I had like full coverage. I had the best coverage you could have. But at the time, my health insurance plan was more than my rent at my apartment. Now, I won't stay in no raggedy apartment. Don't get it twisted. What happened, you got to know how to negotiate. You got to know how to catch the deals, okay? They had like 2 apartments left, and they had a special. One of these dudes is, it's probably him, bro. All right, it's about time for me to get up off here. Make sure you have one of these in your truck, okay? Because I think one of these dudes' exhaust is like pumping in my truck. But this right here is going to let me know if it's too much, okay? So make sure you got one of these in your truck. Side note. Not worth it. Yeah, yeah. I feel you, bro. I mean, in Canada, 27, just got married, 2 years in the game. Yeah, and it's like, bro, when I said, bro, how is my health insurance more than my rent? So ever since then, what I did was the average price of what I would pay in health insurance, that's what I put into a savings account every month. That's what I do. So anytime something happens, we just go into that account. Well, actually, we do cash, but what I do is, again, I'm just giving y'all some financial stuff. I use my credit card to pay for it, and then I take the money from the savings account, and like say I swipe today to pay for something from the credit card. Maybe 2 days later, I'll either pay the full thing off, or I'll pay a little bit, and then maybe a week or so later, I'll pay the rest of it off, okay? And so far, that makes sure that you ain't got no interest. Hey, but I got the point. My points is racking up, cuz. What up, Mac? My points is racking up. My 1.5% cash back. Yeah, that cash is looking real good for vacation. You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm getting all. What kind of truck driver you gonna be? I'm sorry, and I need to get off here. What we'll do is, because I need to go to bed, and I got sidetracked talking about other shit. Appreciate it. We'll talk about the next truck driver in another live feed. I'm so sorry. I know you watch it on the replay, you're gonna be like, yo, this was a stupid video. You only talked about company drivers. My bad, but my alarm just went off. I'm trying to stay disciplined with my scheduling, and I need to go to bed. Okay, I'm sorry. I appreciate y'all rocking with me though. I'm sure I gave a little bit of information in here, but maybe the next live feed, maybe a little bit tomorrow when we do gloves off, I'll talk about the owner operator and the lease operator, and how you can be successful in trucking, okay, with managing your money right. I know, my bad, man, my bad. But I was only gonna give this like an hour. I don't know why this went. I thought I've only been on here 45 minutes, but again, see, look, this is me, okay? I'm a little kid, I guess. People gonna joke me, whatever. Can you see that? It says, get ready for bed, okay? So what get ready for bed means, real quick, just give y'all a little, oh, I love, hey, bro, 18 speed is me all day, cuz, okay? So with me at 11:30, what I'm supposed to be doing right now, which I'm behind because I'm doing this live feed, okay? I need to go take a shower, but I'm gonna do that in the morning. I need to talk to my wife, but she's asleep already. I gotta work on my agenda for tomorrow, okay? Because you always want to have an agenda for tomorrow, what you're gonna do, what you need to accomplish. I'm gonna read for about 5 minutes, okay? Just a little something in the book. And then I'm gonna meditate right before I go to sleep. So, those first two couple of things I don't need to do, so I'm okay with timing, okay? But yeah, see all this stuff right here. I can get this out. I can get this out. Well, y'all can't see it, so what I'm gonna do? There you go. That is my schedule. Waking up in the morning at 4 in the morning, okay? But anyway, we're gonna talk about, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Y'all, I hope y'all not mad, especially if you cut the replay. But we'll talk about this later on tomorrow, maybe, okay? Or maybe in another live feed, but tomorrow we got gloves off. That's where you can get real messy and we can get real ratchet and talk about whatever you want to talk about. So, no doubt. Y'all be safe too, man. Remember, life is simple. Choose to be happy. And if you ain't about that life, you better get out that truck.